Good morning, Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, and Adab to all my valuable viewers. Today, we are going to, as a professional, I will give you narrate some 10 curious lessons which most of us learn too late. By the time half of our service is gone and we are not able to cover up. So please note down number one, supposing most you are in some particular industry and the owners of that industry, that organization, they are loyal to themselves. Most of the cases में जहाँ पर एक छोटी सी कंपनी है, employer himself is not a very big man and he himself is not a professional, a dedicated professional, he is only a money maker or a two square meals कमाने वाला आदमी है. His loyalty is to himself, not to you. And then in that case, you have no other option except to continue your job, because for livelihood you have to have a job. Then your career, do not depend upon your employer. He is not loyal to you. You must go by, fix your career on values, जो उस कंपनी की वैल्यूज हैं, उनके जो एथिक्स है, नॉट प्रोमिसेस. बहुत सारी कंपनियों हैं वो कहते हैं, जब आपको इंडक्ट करती हैं, बड़े झूठे झूठे प्रॉमिस करते हैं कि साहब हम 3 महीने में आपको अप्रेजल दे देंगे, कोई बोलता हम 6 महीने में दे देंगे. ऑल दोज फनी थिंग्स, डू नॉट गो बाय दैट. इफ द एम्प्लॉयर एंड द मालिक इज नॉट लॉयल टू यू, you try to build your career based upon values, not based on promises. Do not go by the job titles. I recently visited one of the premier institutions, that is one of the engineering colleges, and I was shocked. I met a boy, he must be near between less than 30. He told me, I am working as a professor and head of the department. So that title, giving him, the employer had given him that title, which according to certain requirements he doesn't fit into that. It was being commercially used. Do not spoil your entire career. Wherever you will go and you tell that person, I am 25 years, I have got 30 years, I have got 5 years of experience, and I am a professor and the head of the department, people will not believe you. People will not take you seriously. So the title and the designation must be suiting to your qualifications and experience and your capability. So do not be taken away by the designation. Hard work alone would not get you promoted. Go to, no, what is happening? अब लोग अक्सर ये बोलते हैं, साहब मेरा काम देखिए, आई एम वेरी हार्ड वर्कर. Hard worker, now the industry doesn't want a hard worker only, they want a smart worker. There is a distinct difference between a hard worker and a smart worker. Hard worker, I will give you one simple example. Supposing the company has given you 20 jobs to be done by today 5 o'clock. What happens? You are able to deliver 10 jobs and 10 are rejected. You have created an inventory of rejected items also and selected item also. And the other man also had done the same thing. But the company will sack you. A smart worker will go back to his house, apply his mind in the night and find out the reason why these items got rejected. The next day he also came to the job and you also came to the job. You came at 5 o'clock, you worked for 16 hours and you delivered to the Malik the 10 jobs which were correct. Target is met. But you have created an inventory of about 6-7 items which are rejected. That also costs money. Whereas the smart worker, he has diagnosed the cause, and he delivered the 10 items with zero rejection. The cost per unit is very less. So the company wants not a hard worker, company wants a smart worker. Try to develop your caliber, your capability, try to develop yourself. They want a ghoda, they don't want a donkey. So then a man who says, a man who looks to be all the time busy is not always successful. You may be doing some sort of, if you are not directionless, you may look all the time busy, but the productivity is not there. There's a difference between a production and productivity. They want a person who looks comfortable, gives a very good productivity. Being all the time busy, things do not go better. What is happening is, you must be visibility. You must be able to impact, influence and visible. जिसकी visibility नहीं होती है, he is out of sight. There's people say, out of sight is out of mind. आप पीछे छुप के मत बैठिए. Always try to be a front bencher, not a back bencher. Visibility has to be improved. Looking busy and with no productivity, with no production, will not give you a promotion. Feedback is also very essential. Feedback gives you a lot of opportunity to improve yourself. A person, an organization, or you yourself must go back to the people and seek an feedback that is personal. It should not be general. Real comes from feedback, not praise. बहुत सारे लोग हैं चाटुकार, आपके चारों तरफ घूमा करते हैं. आपने बेकार सा लेक्चर दिया, आपके लेक्चर में कोई कंटेंट नहीं था, पीपल हैव नॉट फॉलोड यू. तो एंड देयर आर सम सॉर्ट ऑफ साइकोफेंट्स, जो चमचा जिसको बोला जाता है, वो हमेशा आपकी तारीफ करते रहेंगे. सर, यू हैव डिलीवर्ड ए वंडरफुल लेक्चर. प्लीज डू नॉट गो फॉर साइकोफेंट्स, go for critics. Embrace criticism, but you can understand whether somebody is doing a criticizing out of competition and jealousy, or is a genuine criticism. Embrace criticism, and based upon the feedback and criticism, do not encourage sycophants all around. Improve yourself, improve your performance, improve your output. Then seventh is perfectionism slows you down. There are some people, those who are suffering from a phobia, that I will be always a perfect. Who is perfect? Why you should try to become perfect? Agar wo by chance things come out to be perfect, it is good. But do not make it as a target. Be professional, do justice to the job, meet the specification. Perfectionism जब आप अचीव करने शुरू कर देते हैं, that slows down your work. Your output is reduced. You are doing that sort of, that is what I am talking to you, those who are in the academic institution. Some brilliant chap will every year become gold medal, silver medal and all that. But that is not an issue. If it comes because of your talent and ability, please get it. You must get it. But that should not be the aim. You must be only, आपके हाथ में स्किल होना चाहिए, आपके अंदर लॉयल्टी होनी चाहिए, आपके अंदर प्रोफेशनलिज्म होना चाहिए. You are able to deliver the good, that is good enough. If in the process अगर आपको गोल्ड मेडल भी मिल जाता है, तो that is सोने पे सुहागा. Your net work is your net worth. How much you deliver, जो आप क्या काम किए हो, उसी से आपकी वर्थ को असेस किया जाएगा. What then some people ask me कि एक एम्प्लॉयर आपको किस बेस पे सैलरी देता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में वो एम्प्लॉयर इस बेस पे सैलरी देता है कि व्हाट इज योर वर्थ, नंबर वन. सेकंड थिंग, इफ यू क्विट द जॉब, हाउ मच आई विल हैव टू पे टू ए पर्सन हु इज योर सब्स्टिट्यूट. So please try to see to it that your work, great opportunities are never open. Have a fine network. जो से अच्छा मौका जब आने वाला होता है वो अपने दोस्तों को बताता है। वो जो पोस्टें बहुत ही ल्यूक्रेटिव होती हैं, वो कभी प्रेस में एडवर्टाइज नहीं की जाती हैं। अब देखा कभी आपने मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज की और जितनी सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनीज की कहीं आपने एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखी प्रेस में? बट पीपल आर गेटिंग जॉब, चेंजिंग द जॉब. देयर इज ए जोक इन द सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्री, पीपल ऑलवेज कीप देयर सीवी इन देयर पॉकेट. आज आप यहाँ जा रहे हैं, टुमारो यू मे बी गोइंग टू सम अदर जॉब, अदर एम्प्लॉयर. सो योर नेट वर्थ is your net output is your net worth. Great careers have boundaries. Fix your own boundaries. अच्छे कैरियर के लिए एक बाउंड्रीज हैं, आप उतनी आउटपुट देंगे तभी आपको अच्छा कैरियर मिलेगा. अगर आप नहीं देंगे, you will not get. Clear boundaries and deliberate rest do not bring. So please, waiting to be noticed guarantees invisibility. Self-advocacy is not optional, rather essential. आप छुपे रहेंगे कि मौका का देखते रहेंगे कि कब मैं साहब की नज़रों में आ जाऊं. विजिबिलिटी के लिए मौका देखते रहने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You have to be visibility. You have to leave an impact. You have to have an effect. That you are all the time noticed. Only those who get noticed, they only get promoted. So learn to have that office politics. If you want to survive and you are a professional, you are in the race, you have to live with the office politics. Please do not run away from the office politics. You have to sustain that. With this, thanks a lot to all my viewers. Thanks.